walk, keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Everybody else inside.
A little more than a month ago, a group of individuals with the goal of premeditated murder traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa to commit a heinous crime in our city. I said at that time that we would make arrest and get justice in this case for all the victims, including the mother of Charles Jones, who traveled from Jacksonville this morning to be present for this announcement. Today, I stand before Tampa Police Major Pat Messmer, Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters, and Hillsborough State Attorney Susie Lopez to announce the arrest of 3 people in the deadly shooting of Charles Jones, also known by his stage name of Foolio.
Alicia Andrews was among the people taken into custody by Jacksonville authorities in relationship to the Florida shooting rapper Foolio, despite the fact that she wasn't the only one detained with her. Will be a single lady exclusively. Keeping an eye on the present, as we know when individuals are taken into custody and divided into male and jails for women. Alicia is all on her own as the only female participant in it. Hasn't been easy for her in this instance. During her stay, there have been rumors that some of the other people have targeted her. Women for her participation in the situation, given that all of this is taking place, not everything that happens behind the scenes is specifics, but it seems like she's placed in some really difficult circumstances due to her behavior. There may be one of Julio's female pals, or just another ladies who disagree with her actions. Stay tuned as we explore what Alicia has been battling, the possibility of how long she there, and all the information about the shooting as a whole.
Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, Sean Gaithright, Davion Murphy, and Rashard Murphy are all accused of playing a role in Jones's death and are all charged with 1 count of murder in the first degree, premeditated with the discharge of a firearm, and 1 count of conspiracy of murder in the first degree, premeditated with the discharge of a firearm.
From the clip of Alicia that we've seen to be an average, slender girl who is just 21 years old, and not very many, not to generalize, but I prefer her in prison. The female inmates may be rather aggressive. Seeing a young child who committed a choice might prompt some of them to take. We are all aware of her advantage. Obstacles men encounter in prison, so the same could be occurring to her. While we, as previously said, they are only rumors, nevertheless, considering her, it may very well be her youthful age and attractiveness. Many of there are ladies who could treat her badly and make her experience very challenging. Let's now discuss how long she may be dealing with these situations. Alicia was apparently one of the young women at Foolio's party that supplied information and details to the other gunmen. Consequently, she participated in the whole arrangement and was using the hostility, as it were, to her. Present 2 felonies are included in the charges. Planned murder in the first degree using a firearms, and plotting to engage in planned murder in the first degree using a firearm, and circumstances only became worse for live footage of her and the other suspects of the judicial proceeding was made public, and bond was refused to all 3 of them, and are now anticipating a trial due to every piece of evidence in the police case having constructed things that don't appear nice for any one of them.
I'm finding that there is a substantial probability that all 3 defendants committed the dangerous crimes that they are charged with.
Presently, let's examine each one in detail. What happened after Julio was killed? Foolio. Okay, let's begin with a thorough analysis of the events surrounding the Foolio's terrible death from his murder. Charles Jones, referred to as Foolio, has been the subject of police investigation, resulting in the 4 suspects' arrest. Isaiah had a good opportunity with Alicia Andrews, while the last one, Rashard Murphy, is still. Police claim that Jones was murdered while on the run. A continuing gang conflict in Jacksonville. The accused belonged to the ATK gang, around 1,200 people who have engaged in conflict with for years. Foolio's gang 6 Block was the Justice Department contacted ATKAC's top murderers in a 2022 study, illustrating how this gang war is brutal.
Furthermore, it was found that the shooters are members of or affiliated with rival gangs of Jones that go by ATK and 1200. Jones was part of the 6 Block gang. Detectives believe that the ATK and the 1200 worked together to target Jones as part of an ongoing feud in Jacksonville.
Individuals present at the crime site further proof incorporated ring camera video demonstrating a fair chance Davin and Andrews Murphy at a Tampa Airman, about the Airman is 1 mile from the crime site, was registered under the name Rashad Murphy. Video from June 22nd to June 4th, he was seen in Chance loading at Gath's house. Sacks large enough to transport guns inside prior to going to the black Chevy Impala Andrews and Tampa Gothright Chance, where less people were detained by Jacksonville police over a week after the homicide Rashad on July 30. Murphy was taken into custody at a Jacksonville apartment block.
On June 23rd, Tampa police officers responded to a shooting on McKinley Drive and located 4 victims. One person, later identified as Charles Jones, was pronounced deceased. Jones was in town celebrating his birthday and posted on his social media his locations several times throughout that night. Surveillance video was critical in this investigation, as suspects were seen on video following Jones from location to location. At 4:15 in the morning, Jones began to head to a hotel on McKinley. One of the suspect vehicles is seen following the victim. However, instead of following them into a parking lot, they stage across the street. At 4:38, 3 shooters exit a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2 rifles. This barrage of gunfire also struck 3 additional victims who miraculously survived this incident.
In spite of all of these arrests, the proof that Davin Murphy continues to run police have been searching for since his apprehension is essential to concluding in well-known case. The inquiry investigating the killing of Julio Foolio has revealed a network of violent gang activity. The proof seen in the security footage retrieved weaponry has been essential in bringing the guilty to account as the hunt is still on for Davin Murphy. The government is committed to bringing complete resolution to this awful incident, and given that all of this data has emerged because everything points back to Young and Ace even asked the police, according to reports if Ace is under investigation and is Young given that everything suggests him, see how they choose to respond. That.
Let me see your hands. Step on out. Step on out. Look away. Back up to the sound of my voice. Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up. Turn. Do a 360. What? Just listen to us. We'll talk about it. Keep going. Keep going. Turn. Turn. Now walk back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming. Walk back to me. Hands on your back.
Isaiah Chance, this is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are in your front driveway. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come to your front door with nothing in your hands. We are not going away.
Hands
Come
up!
on out with your hands up.
You're good. Come on out. Hands up.
Come
Put
on
your
out
hands
with your
up.
hands up. Bring it to the officer.
Can't tell. The target? Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah. Yep. Put your hands up!
Listen,
Put your hands in the air. Hands up!
Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
All right. Slowly walk toward me. Let's go. Right here. Right here. Walk right here. Let's go. Coming. Stop. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Don't reach for your waist. Do not reach for your waist. Back up. Back up. All right. Go to your knees. Put your hands behind your back. Stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Walk. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Everybody else inside.
He's like 7 o'clock. What the hell you done? Your motherfucker be fucking beautiful. You don't even know the real story. Like, what's going on? I'm talking about the broadcast him right now.
Nevertheless, you may be questioning what precisely is Julio's background. Young, Ace, and Foolio. In the first place, the conflict between the young and Julio, Foolio, and Ace have been an enduring one characterized by strong. It all began with competition and public taunting. When Ace was younger, in 2018, his brother tragically, two close friends passed away. In a Jacksonville drive-by shooting, Ace and Florida Young both survived the assault, and the event turned into a significant conflicting viewpoints of the two rappers.
So Young and Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
Julio Foolio, there's a member of a rival gang who...
What happened to the other three?
They died. So my girlfriend running around
At what point did you realize that they might not be alive?
Man, I don't... Probably like... When I got the ambulance, I ain't even hit nothing, right? But soon I got the ambulance, I just seen my mama right there crying. So I didn't even know my brother was dead. I just told my mama straight up, like, man, they killed my brother. I just already know him because I could, when I'm getting shot, when I'm coming out the car, when I'm out the car, I can hear him like type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing that shit. So it's like, I really ain't trying to look at him because you feel me? But like, I see him. I see they fucked up and that. You know what I'm saying? My little brother 23, my best friend, he really on the ground, like calling for me, like, it's a picture, somebody take a picture, it's a real picture. Like he reaching for me, like calling my name, like, Keontae. Like trying to, we like this with each other. I see my girlfriend, she run around going to everybody, like, she wrapping me up. I'm telling my girlfriend straight up, looking at her, I said, I'm finna die.
I ain't know the song went crazy. They Who I Smoke went crazy. I'm mad if
It was on a golf course, man.
they
I'm
was
gonna tell you,
going
man.
crazy. I'm like, damn, what I could do? I go to Miami. I was already going through my comments. They were like, man, they were sending me a bunch of songs to read me. They saying Miley and Cyrus, Part in the USA. Imagine you rapping on that shit. Part in the USA. They sent Michael Jackson beat it. They sent all type of shit. But what stuck out to me was When I See You, Mariah Carey. Or who else sang that?
Fantasia.
Did that song, I first listened to it in the studio. I'm like, damn, some niggas gonna be mad. So I get back to Jacksonville. I go get a poster printed out of the situation, the news clip with his dead homeboys on the shit. I get like 2 bottles of cheap ass champagne or whatever. I go to the graveyard, I shoot the video, I drop that bit.
You don't think you went too far?
Hell no. Once dead people mentioned, it's already too far. You know what I'm saying? They already mentioned my brother, so it's already too far. You get what I'm saying? So anything that happened afterwards is just extra shit. You get what I'm saying?
Is it never a time you think like, man, if I do this, it's gonna put a bigger target on my back?
No, because it is what it is already. So nothing I can say or do could make them want to kill me more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already stamped. So it is what it is.